Hello, I'm going to do a Civilization Beyond Earth Rising Tide demo. I'm going to choose Franco-Iberia. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. Gain 1 free virtue for every 10 virtues earned with culture. And I'm going to play in Soyuz difficulty, and I'm probably going to try, I think it's the contact victory, which is it's not specific to any of the affinities, harmony and purity, supremacy. So it gives me a little more freedom on what to research. And I'm already kind of going crazy here on the culture, so I think I'll just keep going crazy on the culture. I'll probably go with the fusion reactor. It's not 100 energy on the quick speed I'm playing at. They're all pretty good, but I like some extra energy. And I always go with laboratory because I don't want to be bothered to actually research pioneering technology. And they're all probably pretty good there. And I tend to go with protein worlds, so I don't have to spend a lot of time running around the ocean. Anyway, we'll see how well this works. I think these pictures here are specific to Rising Tide. I don't think Beyond Earth had the same ones. Alright, need to plant my city. I don't have any real preference, but the center looks pretty good. Some real nice stuff here. Not so great on the production. That'd be one reason to possibly not settle the city right on top of that. But I can fix production problems. And I like to explore early games, so I will go with an explore right away. And research isn't too critical. My favorites are chemistry for the laboratory, ecology for the vivarium and the ultrasonic vents, genetics for the farmer lab. I'll just go genetics, then I'll be able to build the farmer lab right away. Oh, another one I need is engineering for the thorium reactor, which is frequently important. I'd like to see what's on the other side of there, but do I really want to go around the bugs? Maybe I'll just try to go around them here. And I like the prosperity tree because there's a number of things you can do. You can go this way, taking the frugality, the homesteading, and then immediately go with the colonist. I like that. The sooner you get cities off the ground, the better in this game. So I think I'll go and do it that route. You can either build or buy the worker. I'm just gonna give that guy the benefit of the doubt and assume he can, that top explorer can go around there. So then I will kind of explore down this way. But not too far, and then I'll come around back to the left here. Alright, so there's a lot of options here. The Old Earth Relic will give me culture, but because I'm already getting culture bonuses, I can look here. 3 culture, you know, it's not so bad to start. Thinking about this, I want to see how much it costs to actually purchase a worker. 220. There's so many tiles that can be improved. I think it just makes sense to go ahead and pick that up. So I'll go ahead and work on worker. I am going to get a free one though. But it just seems worth it to improve. There's so many good tiles here. I'll put that Solar Explorer to sleep because I don't see the point to using it until I'm working a sufficient amount of tiles. I think you only get the bonus on tiles you're actually working. I think I'm going to let that guy come down here, so I'll go, say, here. I'll go ahead and mount that. I might as well look at what artifacts I'm getting. So I just have the one. Okay.
You go to war with the Soyuz.
And I will go for the colonist, the free colonist. I'm going to go ahead and go for the engineering for the thorium reactor, because oftentimes you'll find your negative early game. I'm not going to put a lot of effort into getting that alien skeleton yet. They do help exploring though. We'll see. Maybe I'll head down that way. Alright, one thing I'd like to do maybe is purchase another Explorer. That's going to be at 170, so I'll just watch out for that. That's one of the, I think they call them Marvel Quest lines there. I'm confused, wasn't I? Oh, yeah. There's my worker. They're all good. If I do this one, I can kind of go around in a loop, so... And there's my free colonist. quite a few options here. I will need the farm lab, but it doesn't really do much to get me off the ground right now. So I think I'll go with the old Earth relic. Now, where to put the colonists? Those are all good places up there, there's no doubt. Along this river is pretty good. Just kind of mentally counting up all the things I can improve here. I don't tend to consider these things like floatstone so good because you got to take the tech to get them, but still there's a ton of stuff. If I went here or here, I'll shoot for there. Might as well go get that alien, I guess. Then I can... Right. And now I will go down the other side, where I can gain the free worker unit. So you see there's not a lot of turn difference in getting that thing and being able to use it. What did I gain? Like 3 or 4 turns. But still, it kind of seems good to have 2 workers anyway because I'm building another city. So I don't think that's a waste. I'm going to go ahead and improve that because it's more production and good food, which I think is kind of a win-win for your city early on. I'm just manually running exploration for now, and I probably will for quite a while. Alright, I can go ahead and set up the expedition on there. Then I will be able to send that thing off, that whatever alien I get to explore. I am thinking about going here and here. What I like about that is if I settle on that... when I get back to it, I'll explain. Alright. So if I settle here on the Desert Hill River, I won't be able to improve that. And if I improve it, I can actually improve it with like a mine or something rather than a farm and get a little more production. So I think this is really good here. And I get a nice soldier, which I will immediately use to expand my exploration efforts. So I'll just go ahead and go up here. It makes sense to really, I think, improve the ones that are closest, unless they're really bad. That'll save on time in the end. Alright. Eventually I will need that farm lab. I think I will go the trade depot because it's +1 production and +2 capital. And I can use both of those things, so I like it. And it will help make prosperity build up faster by trading with it. Okay, let's come here. Not sure which way I want that guy to go. Probably to the left. So I might as well fill in these blanks. Okay, that worker is there, so I should probably actually send a worker up to the new one fairly soon, because you can go ahead and improve the tiles even though you don't have a full city yet. But I'll improve that while I'm there. I'm not too particular about these unit upgrades. Plus 15% when attacking. This seems pretty good to me. And the patrol boat, probably against naval melee units. Oh right, I don't have Explorer modules. I'll pick some up fairly quickly, but right now. I forgot I was actually going to go and buy another Explorer. Guess I'll send it straight up north. I'll take the more balanced of the two. I don't tend to trade to outposts. It's a good idea. I just like to do the city trading. Intercity, my own cities, because the production bonuses and food bonuses are pretty good. Let's see. Now I got 3 more expeditions, so I can go back there. All right. Health is going to start suffering fairly soon. And energy's okay, so I'm going to go ahead with the Pharma Lab. So I've done engineering, I've done genetics, I'll do chemistry. I sort of, early game I get the research faster and I could build the buildings for it. So I have 3 items. I can look to see if I can get a good building for them. No. Panspectral Observatory is plus 100 production for orbital units and plus 2 city orbital strike range. I guess the plus 100 production's good. But the only thing I ever use those things for is the solar collectors, which I'm not going to get for a long time. And then when I do tend to get them, I build them in like 1 turn, because by then I have so much production. It's kind of dense around here. Should be careful where I'm exploring so I don't earn the wrath of aliens. +2 energy or +1 production from trade depots? I think I'm going to take the +2 energy. I think 1 production is actually worth more than energy in the sense of if you're going and buying stuff with energy, production's a lot more efficient. But energy lets you buy stuff that you need immediately, which is sort of a nice thing to be able to do. You can use it to, like, when you put up new cities, you can use extra energy to jumpstart the cities by, you know, buying them early buildings and dramatically improving the early production. Alright, this should go over here to prosperity. And I think I can probably start building the road between the two. In one way, it doesn't make sense to build the road because it's probably gonna bring in less overall trade than it costs. But I think it's good to have quick connectivity between the two cities for transferring military units and such things. So what you can do is you can just use the Route 2 mode here. And it should automate that. Want to be careful doing that if there's a lot of miasma around. Alright, so our health is still kind of low. Let's go ahead and build the clinic.
Während wir gemeinsam voranschreiten, werden die unsere...
Kind of let those two get closer than I really needed to. They were kind of overlapping. Alright, so there's so many options here. Like, gift economy isn't so great, but the nature's beauty is pretty great. The +7 health is really good. I think what I'll do is, even though I don't really like gift economy, it doesn't really help me because I tend to trade with my own cities. I can go ahead and get the mind over matter. Then when I get the mind over matter, it'll be easier to get foresight here up in the knowledge branch, because it'll be easier to stay healthy. Not saying it'll be easier to get it, but it will be easier to keep healthy for the 10% bonus.
If the personality traits you currently have don't seem as useful anymore, you can exchange them for new ones. You have enough diplomatic capital to do this now. Visit the diplomacy section and see if any of the alternative traits are more attractive.
Yeah, I should have been looking at this. So I go to my personality traits, and I will add domestic, and I will add health. I just find health to be the way to go on that.
Ziele. Vielleicht kannst du sie noch weiter voranbringen.
Yeah, that seems like a good deal. Alright. Should go ahead and snatch that up, get the credit for doing that. It's pretty hard to go get all those that you have to get. I'll take the +1 culture from relics. Alright. So if I had a lot of energy, I would probably... Well, okay, I don't... See, once I get chemistry done, you get the recycler, which really helps production. Trade depot, you know, it just takes way too long. So the question is, you know, what's good for a starting city before you take recycler? Recycler's really the way to go every time. Chemistry is 2 turns. So I'll probably just start working on the clinic for what little it's worth. And then I will try to remember to get back there and change it to recycler once chemistry completes. Okay, it's time to build colonists. You want to build them as early as possible. A lot of miasma. Trying to avoid it.
The temple doors.
Social dynamics. So what did I actually gain there?
F4.
Yeah, that's that same thing. That might help. Alright, so there's a bunch of different stuff I can go after here. I will go for the ecology for the vivarium. And wish I could have avoided spending ending my turn there. I want to switch the prosperity over to work on the recycler, which will take a crazy 50 turns, but it improves its production, and it seems worth it. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to purchase it. That 240 to purchase the recycler. You know, I might just purchase it. Now that I see this thing's, you know, prosperity does not have very good production. There's a bunch of different options. That outpost, or whatever they call it, is sort of in the way. Station, I guess they call it. But what if I built over here on the river? There's a bunch of stuff over here in terms of food and energy. I think here's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and move it there for now, and should probably be kind of careful moving it over there. I think there might be some alien nests. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'll probably build a mine there, or whatever I can build to improve the recycler. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and build another, actually, I should build a trade convoy. Probably should have already built that, and I forgot. There's a lot of miasma up there. So I will build the mine. And that should help the
El
production.
pueblo unido de Sudamérica le da la bien.
This is really a pain to navigate through all that miasma. Might as well pick that up. Okay, there's my trade convoy. So this is good because, see, it'll give prosperity +4 production, which they really need. So, I mean, I'm giving up some really nice stuff from Mandira, but I guess that's just how I like to play. There's a bunch of different ways to go about it. And try to avoid the miasma. Now that's a little dangerous because there's an alien nest there. When you're 2 away. I'm going to go the thorium reactor before I build a colonist. I'm also at 0 health, so that clinic will help with that, though, that I'm building. Alright. We'll see how friendly or not friendly they are to me.
When Coyote
Looks pretty good to me. Of course, that drove me to -1 health. I'm not sure that did, though, by itself. 230. Oh, and I think I have enough. I always forget to check on this. Looking at my personality traits, going to here and upgrading that. See, I could have done that a while ago. I just always forget. Alright, so we have... Just looking at the obviously good ones. Alien Sciences for the Xenomass well seems alright. I should look to see what I actually have in my cities. And I do have a Xenomass well, so I think it makes sense to be able to improve that. So I'll go ahead and take Alien Sciences. Mainly I build farms. Okay. The energy. Check to see if there's anything I can do with these. That actually seems pretty good. I'll have to build it though, which I probably won't get around to. Still, it does seem like a pretty decent wonder. If I actually Find the time to build it. Okay, I'm gonna buy them a recycler. Lots of options here. There's a lot of food, so I don't think the vivarium is too critical. Trade depot is always good. Production, energy, capital, trade. Just gonna go that route. And Liqueur should build colonists for a while. I don't know how many cities I want to put up yet.
Sputnik.
5, 6. Food from recyclers sounds better than plus 10% worker speed. I'm violating territorial claims. Guess I should start preparing for war then when they start getting all upset over me expanding a couple cities. I could probably just go ahead and build the road here. Take the health. I want to get control over that. Well, I guess I can build some military. Not my favorite thing to do, as I am a peaceful person. Oh, that already is a road? Okay. So... Health or science from Farmer Labs? It's a tough call. I think I'll go health. I should look to see what my next health upgrade level is. How much I'm going to need for it. I will need... Oh, I got it right now. Alright. I always take the +1 health from clinics. The other one's just a little bit of defense. Well... It doesn't really seem like I'm expanding in anyone's territory here. What I could do is kind of drop that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not the best place though. Really isn't. It's but it's on a river. But it's only got 2 improvables. Yeah, I guess I'm not too excited about that. I don't know why the AI likes that location. That doesn't seem very good at all. Of course, I can't see everything over there. This location looks really good. It's just a little bit of food shy here. But that basalt and, well, maybe it's not as good as I think. I thought there was some titanium down there. So I really like titanium. I could always go on the water, but then you have to build a bunch of water units. And like if I'm land, I want to build land units. If I'm the water, I want to build water units. But intermixing them is kind of a pain because they can't. It's like you have a 50-50 army, like 50%, you know, is doing one thing, 50% is doing another thing. Rather have 100% army of all land or all water as much as possible. There's a bunch of stuff up here. I think I will just build my city up there somewhere. I can figure it out when I get there. Alright. So I sent a worker somewhere, and they're probably on their way. Yeah, I guess Prosperity's using that tile. I'll improve it, but yeah, alright. That's fine, I guess. Alright. Old Earth Relic. Or Trade Convoy first, then Old Earth Relic. And I'll go with the Recycler. Hold off a little bit on the last colonist. It does make sense to build at least one more colony. I just don't know where yet. Maybe I will build one over here by the river. Crash satellite. Go take care of that. Alright. So anywhere I build looks really good. There's so much stuff over here. I'll need to be... I forget the minimum distance is probably 4, but I probably want to be 5. This is a lot of float stone, which is fine, but then you have to improve it. There's a lot of stuff that can be improved over here without anything special. There is an alien nest there, though, which would have to be killed. I don't really want to go around killing a bunch of alien nests because they just get angry and... just never seems worth it. I'm looking here. It's not... trying to figure out if I want to build on the coast too. Well, I would think roughly here or here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think right there. One, two. It won't let me get that. Yeah, I have to decide which I want more. Ah, I'm just not sure. I'm gonna go there. I don't think it was a big difference either way. Alright, should build at least one more colonist. And I imagine then I should start making military units. Trade convoy. Well, really pretty good. 4 energy, 3 science seems quite good to me. 7 energy, 2 science. That might be better. I'm going to try the 7 energy, 2 science for now. Seems quite good. One thing I wanted to look at is using the solar collector, but before I use it, I think I need to develop that square right there. I might build another worker after the colonists to do that. Alright, so Old Earth Relic, I believe, was the next on my list. Yeah, I'll go over there somewhere, I guess. Should really escort them, but I'm just not really having any problems with insects this game. Worker sounded good. Then I better build some Marines. So is that what I want? Final answer? I'll tell you. I'm just not sure. But this looks pretty good, so I'll go for it. Alright. Inks, probably... I'd like to just buy the recycler, but I can't. I don't have enough. So I will have them work on the recycler. And prosperity. They have so much food. I think for prosperity, thorium reactor. Get some energy so maybe I can purchase stuff in my new cities. I don't have to build everything the hard way. I'm going to take the 3 energy from the thorium reactors. And so they are actually out of Explorer modules. So I'm just going to go ahead and automate them. Okay. Colonist. Really don't see what's so great over here except for the river. Alright, I needed to improve that. Probably won't make a difference about what tiles they work, we'll see. Alright, time to build forces.
If the personality traits you currently have don't seem as useful anymore, you can exchange them for new ones. You have enough diplomatic capital to do this now.
Alright, I'm gonna go purchase, even though I worked on it a couple terms, I've purchased the recycler. Oops, did I purchase the wrong thing? What did I do? Screwed that up. Oh, guess I'll go back to working on the recycler then. Oh well, health's good. I can reload from the save and fix it, but there's it's just a game. Alright. Try not to make mistakes like that, but alright. Still not confident. Alright, looking at my... oh, yeah, I don't have enough diplomacy yet to do anything interesting. So interesting over here. Still not sure. I don't think I should really use my colonists to explore, but you know, that's where we're at. Alright. Who is going to attack me first? I'm not sure, so I will defend the core and probably prosperity. And I'm not too worried about Ainsa as of yet. Well, that looks pretty good there. Overall, might make sense to move back one more. And build there. Alright, so now I can launch this thing here. And, you know, that's doing pretty good, looks like. Yeah. I know I wait a long time before doing anything with that, but... might as well get the maximum output from it. Make sure I'm working all those tiles, and then I get all that energy. So I'm probably getting like plus
When you
6
meet
energy.
I want.
So there's a couple options. Each city tile generates plus 0.25 culture for every population. Seems pretty good. But I will have to take foresight first. Okay. Well, I'm in no hurry to do anything particular, so... for right now, I will start working on vertical farming, which I really like. And let's look at my diplomatic affinities or personality traits, or whatever they're called. So, 1 free virtue for every 9 virtues earned with culture. That's pretty nice. That'll be 140. 2 turns. That laboratory seems pretty good. And I think I'm going to take the vivarium for maximum food production. This food kind of equals science. Go back to the personality traits here, and I will take the 1 free virtue. I don't know how good that is. I've not really thought it through. I'll just take the food from the vivariums. It's probably a good place to stop for the night.